a lot of leaders, but now it's time to rise to the occasion.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love BMF, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now tonight, we're going to be talking about BMF Season 3, Episode 6. This is my quick thoughts, early impressions. So down below, I want you guys to give me your quick thoughts on this episode. In this episode, man, we saw a lot of funerals. We already knew this was going to happen based off that trailer. Detective Bryant, he was pissed off, very upset. I mean, he did not waste any time at all. He took his frustrations out on Terry. Of course, he went to Henrietta, and I had a feeling that Blaze would step in because that's his daughter. But at the same time, we know Blaze still has that respect for Detective Bryant because he is a former cop. This is why he did not eliminate him, right? And we already knew what time it was with Henrietta and Blaze. It's going to continue to be family issues. Down below, do you guys believe Henrietta is going to try to take out her pops? Because from the looks of it, she ain't liking what he's doing. We know Blaze wanted peace with Terry, but Henrietta, she's not going. She does not want any type of peace. She wants to go to war. It's entirely too much heat on the organization with Detective Emberson being taken out. Blaze was upset about that because she's a cop and it's messing up business. So I still think it's going to be more issues within that whole storyline. But let's talk about your boy, Raw Dog, Charles, Dr. Maurice. If you guys did not check that video out, check the video out that I dropped earlier on in the day. I mean, these two, they're going to go back and forth. In episode 5, it seemed like Raw Dog Charles was up. It seemed like he had everything under control. But in episode 6, Dr. Maurice, he came back strong. He went out on a date with Lucille. They was dancing, having a good old time. And then he delivered LaWanda's baby at their house. I know Charles was upset. Did y'all see his face when he walked into that living room when he saw Dr. Maurice there? He felt like the doctor was the man of the house because not only did he help deliver the baby, but Lucille was very impressed. And he saw the look on her face. He was upset like, man, so he gonna come up in here and he gonna do this. And on top of that, we know LaWanda and Terry, they was gonna have an argument or whatever. And the doctor pretty much told him to calm down, son. And Charles, he couldn't wait. He said, they ain't your son. I mean, he was pissed off about that whole thing. And we know Nicole, once she saw LaWanda deliver that baby, she said, you know what? Screw all that. I'm taking these pills. I'm taking these birth control pills because I'm not slipping up. I mean, it was a very scary moment for her. And I don't know about y'all, but for some odd reason, that song that Raw Dog Charles dropped last week has just been playing in my head nonstop. After this episode, Charles need to go ahead and drop that Dr. Maurice diss track because he got to get back at him. He got to. I mean, he thought this song was going to be enough, but apparently it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It was not enough to get his lady back completely. And we're going to see what's going to happen next within this whole storyline. And to be honest with you guys, episode 6 to me felt like a build-up episode for what's to come in the second half of the show. I mean, after episode 5, I mean, all those bodies that got dropped off, it was a lot. So in episode 6, we saw Meech and Terry pretty much try to, create peace. They was tired of all these bodies. They wanted to end the war. But Henrietta and, of course, Remy seems like they don't want to end it. Seems like they want to keep going at it back and forth, but it's too risky. It's going to cost a lot of people's lives, innocent kids and all that stuff. So Meech and Terry, they had to step around them in order to at least get some, some better results. And we know that Meech, he went to Clyde, which of course paid off in the right way, at least as of right now, Remy's right hand. And we know that Terry, he went to Blaze, Henrietta's pops, in order to create some type of peace, which we know she's very upset about. And we know in this episode, she took out Terry's boy Diz. She knew they was tight and she was like, screw all that. She ain't having it. So he ended up getting burnt up. And, as I told you guys, it does not seem like she wants to stop any of this. And I'm pretty sure that Remy's going to feel some type of way about Clyde. Maybe in the next episode, we'll see a little bit more of that storyline. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on Angel. Like, for real, Angel really is talking about, Glock got some good prices or he pays well or something like that. Like, really? After all the stuff Glock has done, you mad because Meech going to St. Louis? It ain't like he's staying down there. He gotta, go down there to create business opportunities and of course to get the heat up off of him. And you that mad and upset? So you gotta go. You cannot be trusted. And I still think it's gonna be issues with Rodney Grinny Green. We found out in this episode where he's been, where apparently he got arrested and he has started, to talk about Meech has something to do with that Mike character that got dropped off last season. So it seems like they're trying to build up a major case on Meech, bringing in some of the people of the organization, trying to see if they're going to slip up. But as of right now, everybody's holding it down for the most part. But Meech is like, screw all that. He got to get the hell up out of there, and he has to prepare everybody for what's to come. Now, quick thoughts, early impressions on Markeisha. She's really going to turn off Terry's pager and phone because she knew LaWanda would be calling. She knew that it was a high chance that Terry's going to have to get the hell up out of there, and that's exactly what happened. So it really does seem like she can't be trusted. Like, really? You mad? He got to go and be at the birth of his child. And we know Terry, he ended up getting into that major argument with LaWanda. I mean, she was upset, and there's going to be more of her being upset in the next upcoming episode. But overall, it was a solid episode, man. Like I told you guys, more of a build up for what's to come in the second half. We know the whole St. Louis storyline is going to happen in episode 7. I was thinking Meech would make it down there this episode, but he didn't get a chance to. So in next week's episode, we're going to see characters like Jay Pusha and of course Sweetie's character. She will be coming into play as well. And I cannot wait to see how Meech is going to handle the operations down there, which most likely from the looks of the trailer, it's going to be problems down there as well. Now, I will be dropping the full recap for you guys later on in the day with more detail, so I want you guys to stay tuned. But man, I'm still tripping over Raw Dog Charles and that doctor. I mean, he was very upset that that doctor came up in there, man. I guess he didn't see that coming. He definitely did not see that coming. And he for damn sure was up in there slipping. But we're going to see what's going to happen next. I told you guys, I still think it's something up with that doctor. I do not fully trust him at all. I feel like he got some skeletons in his closet. And I mean, we still got, 4 episodes left. So we're going to find out soon enough. Now, I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support. And I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.